Hi everyone, it's Miss Cramph, and I thought it would be fun to read a few books throughout the summer so that we can stay connected and have meaningful conversations about lots of different topics that don't always pair with music, but music does pair so nicely with everything. I wanted to read a book together called A Kid's Book About Racism by Jelani Memory. So we as grown-ups or as teachers try to teach kids as much as we possibly can as they grow up. Things like how to say your ABCs, ride a bike, and when to say please and thank you. And even bigger things like how to quit something or how to forgive someone. But there are a handful of important comments and topics that we don't really get to talk about. And racism is one of those topics. And as your teacher, I want to talk about it. And yet, what age is too early for kids to learn about racism? When is it too soon for kids to learn about how to treat others who look differently? Who is supposed to help kids to learn about racism? So this book is to help get the conversation started. This is to help grown-ups and kids go through this topic and hopefully spark lots of questions and conversations about racism. This book is about racism. For reals. And yes, it really is for kids. It's a good book to read with a grown-up. So if you have someone that's listening, or I'm right here, because you'll have lots to talk about afterwards. But if it's just you, keep reading. This video will not bite. Now, to introduce myself, my name is Jelani. My skin color looks like this. And if you're colorblind, this is the color brown. Because my dad is black and my mom is white. Which makes me mixed. Or African American, biracial, two different races, black, or a person of color. I'm proud of who I am and the color of my skin. But because of my skin color, people aren't always nice to me. Sometimes I get called names, or other times it's worse. The person doing it might not even realize that it hurts me a lot. And when they treat me that way, it makes me feel small. You see, some people believe that having different color skin means you aren't as good as others. That's called racism. What is racism? Racism means to hate someone, exclude them, or treat them badly because of their race or the color of their skin. And it happens all the time. Not just in big ways, but sometimes it shows up in small ways. Ways that are almost invisible. Like a look, a comment, a question, a thought, a joke, a word, or a belief. Racism is one of the worst kinds of mean someone can be. because racism thinks being different is bad. But being different is actually good. Like really, 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 almost there, I promise. Really, 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 really 1,000% good. Because being different means we have so much more to offer each other. Things like help, ideas, strength, skills, creativity, life, patience, respect, community, love, knowledge, experience, perspective, insight, diversity, wisdom, empathy, and originality. That whole being different thing, it makes us better. Much better. So, if you see someone being treated badly, made fun of, excluded from playing, or looked down on because of their skin color, call it racism. Now that you've made it through the end of this book, what comes next? Well, if you're a grown-up, if you're a teacher, if you're a kid, I hope it means a lot. Hopefully you have a million questions, like, has anyone been racist to you? Or have I ever noticed someone's different skin color? When's the first time I thought about race? Talk about the country, history, the civil rights movement, and above all, just be honest. Take this curiosity and make the most of it. Kids are ready and willing to learn about this. We need to just be willing to talk about it.